Love, light, and blessings. This is Shamanic Hour Priestess here. First and foremost, I want to wish you guys all a happy new year. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I posted. Just been really busy and working with clients, spending time with the kids and dealing with the mom stuff and things like that, and also manifesting and really just getting into my spiritual practice, incorporating some new things, eliminating things that no longer serve me, because I feel like we all evolve in this wonderful journey, and that's basically what I've been doing. But I wanted to make a quick video about crystals and the different ways that I use crystals, because I discovered crystals. I'm a little late to the game. I'm gonna say maybe almost 5 years ago. Before that, just mostly a herbal witch, like herbs, kitchen stuff, things like that, and floral things like that. So just working more with herbs and candles and incense, that's that kind of stuff. But I discovered crystals when I went through a very depressive period in my life, and it was from a YouTube channel that I used to watch, Carmen A. Scheid. She's like the first spiritual channel I ever watched. And I used to watch her angel meditations, which were life-saving. Really helped with the depression, really helped to raise my vibrations. I don't think she in post anymore. She hasn't posted in a while. I haven't watched her channel in a little bit, but I first started learning about crystals with her. So my first crystal I ever got was a celestite, which I don't have on me now because I'm actually doing and working with it. But yes. So I discovered crystals. I've studied. I've read books. My first ever crystal book was the Crystal Bible, and I kept that for a while. But I have been further studying the properties of crystals. The way I pick crystals is I usually order them online, and it's like if my third eye goes off, definitely know that's a crystal I need to get. I usually dream of a crystal and not know the name of it. Go to the Crystal Bible, look up the properties of it, and then, you know, like selenite. Never heard of selenite. Um, I ended up buying that by accident. So I feel like universe will always tell you like what crystals you should work with, what crystals you need at the time. So I was trying to buy something else. I was trying to buy another piece of celestite. Ended up purchasing a selenite by accident, and that's one of my soul crystals. Like it just, I mean, I can really feel that crystal when I use it. So I feel like universe helps us to pick out crystals and things like that. And then recently, in the last year or so, I'm gonna say, I discovered a metaphysical store. She doesn't have a lot of crystals, but she does have tumblestones occasionally and things like that. And I like that too, because I remember I dreamt one time that I had to go and get some red calcite for this working that I was doing, this really intensive working that I was going to do. And um, it was an offering to one of the cemetery spirits. So yeah. And it was just so potent when I went in the store. I dreamt of the actual crystal. Didn't know there was such thing as red calcite. Ended up buying it, and I've just been using it crazily since I've gotten it. So same thing with honey calcite, I think that's what it's called, the yellow one. It looks like honey. It looks like a honeycomb. Looks like yummy. Also, so yeah, usually I dream about a crystal, or universe somehow brings them into my life. I also use them to wear them whenever I'm doing anything spiritual, whether it's working or reading or healing. I love you. And or usually wear in I like to wear my moon ring when I do reading. So I like to wear spiritual jewelry also with crystals. And I like to create crystal grids. Crystal grids are really good. You can make them as elaborate as you want. You can make them as simple as you want. I tend to keep mine simple for the everyday. I don't create a crystal grid every single day. I created them as needed. Intuitively, I know when to clear a crystal or when to create a crystal. And I charge each and every one of the crystals that I use for a crystal grid. I charge them, I clear them, I charge them, and I activate them because it's very important to activate them. I did not know that early into my journey, so I wouldn't feel them like, what's the big whoop? But once you activate a crystal, you can literally feel the vibrations surging through you. And I find it's a good focal point when I go into my spirit room. And I usually have a crystal grid in my angel altar because I do have an angel altar as well. That angels are a very big part of my spirituality as well. And I like to create a crystal grid in that area. And when I'm just sitting there meditating, usually either balancing a chakra or clearing something away, I could feel it. I could just feel the energy when I go into my spirit room. And a lot of that has to do with, yes, intentions and things, but really learning how to activate that crystal grid. I find for a really good focal point, um, like the untumbled stones are good for like just shooting up the energy. So putting this right as the focal point, um, you know, or even the ones that have the little point up there, like you could feel that. I love it. And so it could just more true to its natural state. If you get a cluster, I mean, a wand is good too. Especially the shooting up one, I find it better. But because I just feel like you're shooting that energy up to universe. So I mean, you can create. There's masculine crystal grids. There's feminine crystal grids. Energy. There's just so many kinds of crystal grids that you can do. I intensively did study that for a little bit, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot. I also like to use crystals. When I was talking earlier about balancing chakras, I have these really cool um, crystals that represent the chakras, and I like to use these when I want to balance my chakras, either for myself, and I've also used them for distant healings with clients, or at times I've used them with clients that I actually get to work with hands-on, because I do have local clients as well. And I just love working with these. I like to lay them on my body because I do create crystal grids on myself too. And then I have a pendulum for each of the chakras. I do love using pendulums for healing. I don't use so much. I used to, but something that doesn't really resonate with me anymore. I don't tend to use, I'm using my amethyst one at the moment. So I can't show you that one, but I can show you the other 6. I tend to use my pendulums more for healing, charging, things like that, spell crafting, more than a divination tool anymore. Again, like I said, sometimes something that may have resonated with me in the past isn't necessarily going to resonate with me, today. And I feel like that's a lot like that for a lot of us. Like we just evolve and we grow, and we learn, And so yeah, I wanted to make this quick video on crystals. I tend to keep here, and this is also on my angel altar. It's very charged and everything. I'm burning some really nice, it smells so good, some really nice jasmine incense right now. I did a really intense ritual yesterday because we're in the new moon, and everybody knows I like to take advantage of the new moon energy. You know what I'm saying, as much as possible. Days ahead, not just the day itself. And I made a beautiful herbal blend because as much as I like burning incense, I love burning herbs. Like there's nothing like burning herbs when you're doing a ritual. It's just so potent. So I really felt it yesterday. I made a nice mugwort. incense blend with some other stuff in it, but it was really nice for just clearing away and just really connecting to divine consciousness. So that I really love that. So, all right, guys. Well, I have a lot of work to do today, and I have some cleaning. I got to clean my house today too. So I got some readings to do, and then I'm gonna try to squeeze in some laundry. Today's laundry day. Woo! And I have to do some cleaning too. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to take some time to get some of my personal stuff done today too. On top of I got some, I'm pretty booked up in reading spiritual readings today too. So which I'm very grateful for, of course. And but I do have to get the laundry done today too and things like that. So all right, guys, much love, light, and blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you would like to work with me on a one-on-one basis, shamanic.priestess.com is my website. You can email me for inquiry, if you want to ask about my readings or things like that, high work, things of that nature. I will be perfectly fine with that. We'll try to answer you as soon as I can. But if you want to work with me, again, there's different price points. I do live readings, so you will have an appointment that will be booked, and the reading will be live. And again, that's shamanic.priestess.com. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until the next video, many blessings to you. I love you guys so much. Can't believe I'm at over 150 subscribers. Like, I can't believe that. Like, we're almost at 200, guys. Much love, light, and blessings. Thank you. Bye, guys. He sent me down.